Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm the first impressions gameplay video for Heat Online, 3D realistic MMO racing game published by Invictus/Heat Online. Now I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Heat Online or just learn more about it, do check it out, full review on the link below. And if you guys are familiar with the screen over here, it's because this game is actually identical to Project Torque, and it's actually the same exact game, except with a new name, and it got relaunched since Area Games shut it down. Now, the cool thing right away is you don't have to actually make an account in the game. You can click Instant Play, and that should let you log in without actually making an account, and you can actually make your account after you're done with the game. And we're off to a good start already, because I'm liking this chick over here. Welcome to Heat Online. I'm going to show you a few things around here, alright? Let's see what she's going to show me. We have 3 starting cars over here, the Miato Wiz, the Chorus S3, and these aren't real cars, these are just fake names for cars. So let's go with the highest top speed. We got 118, 120, but it's only got 115 HPs. I need more hit points on my cars. I got 140 HP over here. Let's go with the Line Executive Sedan. My name is going to be Cool Dude this time, and I spelled that horribly wrong on purpose. So there's a male and female button over there too for your driver, though it makes no real impact on the actual game. And my policy for doing first look videos is it's a new name, it gets a new video, because I actually embed these videos onto MMOHut.com. And if people on MMOHut.com, they go to the Heat Online page and they watch the video, they see me talking about Project Torque, they get confused. So I'm going to go ahead and make another video just for this game. So just like Project Torque, the game starts off by doing a nice little tutorial over here. There's a little random comic scene over here about the Syndicate, which is a racing underground racing club or something. So let's go ahead and complete this short tutorial. And again, I'm liking this game already. She reminds me of the chick on GoDaddy, if you guys ever heard of GoDaddy. They advertise on the Super Bowl all the time for their web hosting stuff. So mission goals can do something. I'm just going to keep going forward. There's actually a pretty cool mission award for doing this, so there's actually no reason to skip these. I recommend anyone that goes into Heat Online to actually go ahead and do these tutorial missions first, because they give you a good amount of starting cash, and starting cash is always good. And there's a nice little green arrow over here I can just follow on the top over there. And there's actually little tire marks, or whatever these little green light things are, showing me the way to go. So hopefully this doesn't take that long, but controls are exactly just like that in Project Torque. You move with the arrow keys, and you can play around with the camera angles. Though I can't imagine anybody wanting to drive like this. It makes no sense. Though if you're a boss, you can probably manage to do this and still end up winning. But you know what? I'm not gonna do that. So I'm going 80 miles an hour on my car, MPH. It's probably miles per hour, because it doesn't say kilometers an hour, but I'm gonna go with miles per hour. This camera view is awesome. But what happened to Project Torque was that Area Games had the game for many years now, but they actually shut it down on August 2nd because it wasn't that popular, or they couldn't make it popular. Level R is still around though, and it has been around for quite a while on GameAgo. Now Level R is also the same exact game as Heat Online and Project Torque, except Level R is Germany only and Europe only. This one is for US and North America. So people that like Project Torque can still go on Heat Online and enjoy the game. Unfortunately, you won't be able to carry your characters over and stuff like that. So that's a big disappointment for the fans of the game, because you really have to start all over again. Now, Heat Online itself is actually it's a realistic 3D racing game. And I say realistic because the game modes are not all the game modes are super realistic, but the main racing mode has no items, no power-ups, so it's more realistic than the basic kart racing games out there. And I talk about this all the time, but I'm still waiting for Kart Rider. So, yep, congratulations, you've completed this mission. And we receive XP and RP. I think RP is rep or something. We'll see what it is in a second. But I receive rewards for it, and yep, it's called it. And RP is the money in the game. XP you use to level up, and I am already level 2. So that was a good start. Alright, you've got some money, you can pimp your car. Alright, let's go pimp my car, and I'll click show me. And these tutorials are actually really easy, and they're a really awesome way to get started. And we can customize that car right now. We have to change our styling. So I have to pick, I kind of like black on my car. I don't really want to change it, but I think I have to for the quest. So we're going to go with, I hate these colors. I'm going to go with red, even though I prefer black. Oh, is this, no, that's like gray. You know what, we're going to go with red for now, and let's click the shopping cart to check out. It only costs 58, so it's not a lot of money. So I bought the P for 58, but she gave me 300 money for doing this, so excellent quest. I mean, I'm down for this at any time. So your car looks cool now, but it's missing horsepower. So you can customize your car even further. Now, this basically just teaches you the basics of customizing your own car. I think there's actually more customization options in Heat Online. I could be wrong though, because I haven't played Project Torque in a while. So let's go and add all this customization stuff in my car, and you can see actually stuff changing around in my car too. Not much though. So let's click this shopping cart button over here. Add all to my car. I got 540 for that. My car is a decent amount faster now, and close on that too. If you highlight the stuff you buy, it tells you what it does. So let's get some vinyl too. All right, let's go ahead and do that while we're doing these tutorial missions. So I click up over here, click styling again, and we see my vinyls. So what do we have here? This one is kind of lame. This one is donuts. Why does it say donuts? I don't know. I like donuts, so we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go with that one. Blowmaster. I'm going with donuts. We're going with the one that says donuts on the side. So let's click shopping cart over here and add this one to our shopping cart too. So I spent 88 on the design for my car, but I get 300 for the quest reward. And there's absolutely no reason not to do these. So I think that's it for the buying stuff over here. But you can see the amount of customization in the game by just looking at the game's parts and stuff. And again, it tells you what each of them does. Rims number 1 gives me 2% bonus acceleration. And you can go to your car customization area, and if I can find it over here. This is styling stuff over here. You can see different hoods and stuff too. But there's a lot of stuff to make your car look cooler. Car upgrades are important too. There's different tiers for them. And these, of course, are out of my reach right now because I don't have the money for them or the levels. So we can see all this stuff. You can even buy grid girls for your car. Racing babes. All right, let's go add these two. But these cost real life cash. Let's see. Gotta inspect the merchandise though before you buy them. All right, just inspecting the merchandise. Unfortunately though, they cost cash. You can't buy these without it. So let's get out of here for now. Customization wise, Heat Online is definitely pretty interesting. It's more customizable than most other racing games, and probably the only other game even remotely like Heat Online is Need for Speed World from Electronic Arts. So that game actually has realistic cars too. A lot of the cars in that game are actual real names. Here, not the case. These are all fake car names. So racing line items will keep you on the road. Let's go ahead and show me that too. Bring up my trunk, and these are temporary items I can equip for my character. Let's get some racing lines, and let's add this over here. And I just completed another quest. And we can do our first quick race over here by playing against the AI. Let's go do that right now. Only because I want to show you some of the actual gameplay right now. And you can play with other players online too. It's just that it can be a little bit hard to find games. The game's player base, just like Project Torque, is unfortunately not that high. So, I mean, you can always find the game out there. It's not like empty, and the car looks pretty sleek because the graphics are really nice in the game. But I do want to emphasize the player base is not that high. Though it's not a big deal because you can actually find games, you know, whenever you need one. So I am playing as Ted Cutter, Tucker, and Stan Carew over there. So let's keep. Oh, I overtake them, but now I'm getting owned. So this is an interesting level over here. I have not played this before. Let's see what I can do over here. And this particular level, you're supposed to be drifting and stuff for maximum goodness. So let's see what happens. If you click control, you should be able to use your NOS, and it gives you a temporary boost. Though I'm not sure where my NOS gauge is right now. See how much of that good stuff I have left. Let's just keep using it until it runs out, and then we'll know. It's still going, but my car is really slow for some reason. Man, these NPC bots are faster than I am. Tucker and Stan Carew are owning me, even though they're both NPCs. Though they suck at making turns, so I'm good to go. In this particular level, you really can't go that fast because you always make constant turns, and turning does slow you down. I keep saying overtake every time I pass them. But then these jerks somehow end up passing me. And you can pass opponents by actually staying right behind them. When you stay behind them, and you get the winds behind them, and it actually boosts your car. So you can see in a second if I can do it again. Though you can't be that far behind it, otherwise it doesn't even work. So the trick is to stay behind them and it lets you pass them like that. But there's no other items in the game too, so the game actually does take skill. Which is something I can't say for a lot of racing games, at least the kart racing games out there. I played a Kart Rider back when it was open beta, and that was almost all kart racing games, or whoever gets the last item wins. Even, what's that game from G Potato? The racing game, where the Demolition Derby style racing game, there's items in the game. So any racing game with items are unfortunately not very skill based, but rather whoever gets the best items in the last lap wins. So we are on the last lap over here, and I am going to lose to this NPC. Man, Stan Carew is a boss racer apparently. He's like 200 feet ahead of me. I am beating the two other lame NPCs though. So hopefully I can maybe catch up, who knows. You can play against other players online too, and there's actually a variety of game modes. There's one where you just keep drifting, and whoever is the best at drifting ends up winning. So it's not an actual race, but rather it's on a small stage, and you just keep on drifting. So at least the game has some variety, and that definitely I just got owned. I couldn't even move those carts. I just ran into them. So something fell off my car over there. And even Tucker might beat me now. Holy crap. I can't lose to Tucker. I cannot lose to Tucker. And you just go right through them, so it's not a big deal. No, Tucker's gonna beat me. Stage's almost over too. We have like another, after this corner, and one more corner, we should be at the end of this particular stage. Now, in terms of variety, in terms of playable stages, I don't think Heat Online has that much variety, but for a racing, if you're a fan of racing games and you've already played Need for Speed World, or for some reason don't like Need for Speed World, you might want to give Project Torque a try because it's one of the only other realistic racing games out there. There actually aren't that many racing MMOs out there. There was like Kart and Crazy and a few other games, but those games actually shut down. And I'm still waiting for Kart Rider, like I said. So I just finished this race over here. You can see my time over here, and I lost to good old Stan Carew. Cool dude is number 2. Let's close that over here and click back. Hopefully we should get rewards. I get 105 XP for that. So let's see if I can buy anything else. I got 1,000 RP points over there. Do we have? Oh, let's do this after. You know, just show me this first. No, you know what? I want to see the store real quick again. There's some really interesting stuff in the store too. Right over here, shop. And there's a lot of stuff you can buy for your car too. Just let's go to extreme to see what's up over here. You can buy this fluffy guy's extreme. This little toy over there is definitely mad extreme. You can buy afterburner. This just looks ridiculous, alright? You know the whole part about being a realistic racing MMO? It probably would be if you just took this stuff out, because you can't put these on your car. That just doesn't make any sense. These are like the jet engines airplanes have. But you can buy all this cool stuff too. Why is this called boner? You can buy a boner for your car too if you're into that stuff, but this looks really ridiculous on some of these extreme stuff, but all of this stuff is very expensive. I wish I could buy the afterburners. I don't have enough money to do so. Though it's only $19.92, so I can probably save up for it real soon. And increase your top speed by 20%. So that's ridiculously overpowered over there. And you can see different cars in the game too. There's a decent variety of cars though. The really fast cars are not available early on because I need to be level 61 to even get some of these epic cars. So let's close this out over here and I can show you some of the multiplayer aspects of, I was about to call it Project Horde, of Heat Online. So let's get out of over here and let's click exit. Let's go over here. You can see trunk. Oh, I have nothing. Okay, now let's see some action against real players. So let's go ahead and do that. Auto join, and it will join a room automatically. Thus the name Auto Join. There's a lobby in the game too where you can choose whichever game you want. Congratulations, 500. So you don't have to finish the game to get the reward. So we can go and click. Am I the only one in this room? No, other players are loading right now. So I can go and click ready over here once it loads up. Click ready if you're prepared and want to race. Yeah, I am prepared and I want to race. Though it's not letting me click this right now. Click join to drop into ongoing race and practice till the next race begins. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is actually a totally different. This is iceberg skating rink. This is not an actual racing level. Instead, you're actually supposed to knock each other out from over here and bump into other players. So this is one of the other game modes available. Since I wasn't online when this match started, I can just watch. I can't bump into these players. I can just kind of drive off if I want to. But I'm basically in spectate mode right now until the round begins. So it's a cool way to kind of wait till the next round begins. You can actually kind of watch the game and you can't bump into other players, but if it was a regular racing level, you would be able to race. So some of the pros, I've already mentioned some of this stuff, but some of the pros for Heat Online is the game's realistic graphics. And it's actually a pretty old game too, so having top-notch graphics like this is definitely a good thing. So let's get out of this map though, because I really can't do anything in here. Let's go back to retire. Ah, I got out of there before I fell into the water. Let's get out of this screen over here, and maybe we can create our own room so I can show you some of this room settings. Let's go back, and let's room list over there, and quick race. Quick race is pretty good, but it sometimes throws into games that are not ready yet. It wants me to do another quest over here, but these quests are pretty good for experience. Definitely check these out if you guys are interested in playing Heat Online, because they're a really good boost to your starting money. Alright, let's do that again. And I have enough of the afterburners. Let's go get them real quick. Shop, 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 shop. Extreme afterburners. Yeah. They only last 7 days, but you know what? It's good enough. Add this to my epic car. Yeah, boy. I gotta try my car out now, though. Finding an actual players to join with other people to play with can be a little bit difficult. So let's go right back into playing against the NPC. You still get experience for playing against computers, so it's a good way to get practice in too. Plus, you can race against the top 3 times. So it's almost like a ghost mode where you can compete with other players against their best times. So even if you're playing with NPCs, you can still be technically competing against other players because there are record scores for all the stages, and if you want to try beating them all, you can keep on playing them and trying. So you can see my guy playing with his car in the background over there. Whoosh! Spinning his car. Spinning the wheel. So my car should be 20% faster now. So Stan Caro, you're going down now, alright? I can just start. Why are they so much faster than me? These guys got hacks. As soon as I got the afterburner looks so ridiculous though. Man, they have like epic wheel marks. Tire marks, not wheel marks. But why are they so fast? Oh man. You can use spacebar to start drifting too, but only in certain situations does drifting actually make sense. And I think drifting actually fills up your NOS gauge. Man, these guys are so far ahead of me. Man, this looks really awesome when you actually use your NOS though. I have a lot of this stuff. And I am about to run out. Oh my god, I should have slowed down a little bit because I just hit the wall over there. And I think I'm all out of this NOS stuff. You can see on the top right over there, the bottom right over there where my actual NOS gauge is. So man, I am losing to Stan Caro and Bill Hanley this time. Last time I came in second place. This time it's not looking as good. Though this stage is actually a lot easier because you're going just straight. So if you're new to the game, it's a good level to start practicing with. Oh man, about to pass both of you schmucks. I hit the wall again. But guys, I am running out of time. If you guys do want to play Heat Online or just learn more about it, do check it out, full review on the link below. Anyway guys, later.